map was driving us towards what looked to be some kind of freight yard. But first we had to cut across the edge of town near a local dive bar. I remember being genuinely excited at the prospect of finding a nice, stiff drink. Unfortunately, the arrival of Advent had ushered in a new era of restrictions and bans, which meant pretty much anything that you might consider fun was outlawed. Still, there was a chance I might find something good out there in the boonies.
Boonies?
Things were quiet when we showed up, but it looked like we had just missed the action. With all the hallmarks of an Advent sweep gone south. In those days, they were rounding up stragglers pretty aggressively, and it didn't take much to provoke a fight. We never did find out who it was, but odds are they were either convinced to move to a city center or dumped in a mass grave somewhere.
Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play XCOM 2, the Tactical Legacy storyline thingy, what's it again? Yeah, last episode we did the first two missions, and then we started the first mission, which in hindsight wasn't such a good idea, because it meant we had like started with minus 7,000 points or something like that. Hold on. Oh wait, we are getting better weapon mods on our weapons. In fact, we're up to magnetic now. Alright. So let's see. We need to rescue civilians. Oh boy. This is gonna be an interesting mission then. Oh boy, here we go.
What's over there?
Are you telling me that didn't even like remove cover? No, it didn't. All right. Oh, very nice.
A ese le he dado piso. ¿Qué hay ahí?
Oh, that's a laser.
El enemigo sigue en pie.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. That's what I was trying to prevent.
By now, we were starting to work pretty well together. And my little team had already racked up a respectable kill count by the time we moved in on the bar. That was the only explanation I could come up with, because it didn't take long for a whole lot of aliens to close on our position.
Alright.
I definitely got that one.
So it's nice to see lasers making a reappearance. I could do this, but I'm afraid that we might discover certain aliens while we do that. So let's not do that.
Location confirmed. Voy. Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
Oh, great. Okay, so we see a lot of people.
There were still some independent businesses out there trying to survive the occupation back then. In a few areas, things almost seemed normal, but Advent wasn't having it. Constantly changing restrictions on unauthorized food sources made it almost impossible not to move to the new city centers.
Of course they did. Okay, we don't know if something's over there, so... This car sort of exploded, so...
No need to ask twice.
Okay, he didn't discover anyone. Okay, so we got a mech, a trooper, and an officer. Oh, that's not an officer, that's a purifier. Okay, hope fire damage. So naturally we get the lowest result that we can get.
Vale, voy. ¡Bombas fuera!
Okay, there we go.
Blancos suprimidos. Si tú lo dices. En guardia.
Oh, fuck. I was kind of wondering if those were also in this.
Ya, no le he dado.
Oh, great. How big is this group? 5 of them. Well done. Are you bloody fucking kidding me? We got a group of 5, we got a group of 3. And we were still fighting the faceless and
Finding a drink wasn't easy, but the good stuff was still floating around out there in the territories. All highly illegal, of course. If you couldn't trade for it, you could always try your luck in the abandoned cities. A lot of people disappeared chasing vices of the old world back then.
he might explode, so let's start with that. And then like 100%. Ooh, nice, he did.
Hostile pacified.
I'm trusting you here. I got you. You're safe.
Ah. Good that it wasn't a okay, that's just a trooper. He will also die from the truck.
Throw a grenade!
Don't know if this one already exploded or not, so
Supongo que
let's not
está
take the
bien.
risk.
Le he dado, ¿no? Te haré caso. Está bien, corre.
Okay, that's 4 citizens, civilians. I think he's a more important target to take out. Oh great, he goes in status.
Voy seca de munición.
Yeah, he's important to take down as well. Very good. Okay. I'm surprised at how many we managed to kill. Is he on fire or not? Good. I assume this one is going to go after him then. Oh, this is actually beneficial for him. We can kill this dude, and he'll also kill the purifier.
Advent was still in the early stages of establishing itself as the new global front. When we ran into some of their first troops that day outside the bar, I was pretty confident we'd come out on top, but even I was impressed by how well we handled these guys.
Let's see what our options are. He has a stock. They can guaranteed kill this guy.
I got it, right?
He also has a stock. Okay, can only fire at him. Oh, frickin' sweet. And it did.
Target neutralized.
Missed the target. Running low
Te haré
on
caso.
ammo.
Okay.
Eso
nice.
es. Sí.
Okay, that was the last enemy. That's the last faceless.
Todo cubierto.
It's 4. Menuda.
Demasiado
We didn't
cerca
have
del
the
fuego.
slightest clue what these Advent goons were barking about back then. Not that it mattered. The more of them we took out, the more I started to see that with the right people, there was still a chance we could make a difference out here. I'm all out!
Right. Now you.
That's it!
Did we just get a perfect mission? I think we just got a perfect mission. Oh, okay, I'm not complaining.
We left the bar sober but fully intact. I couldn't really complain about the outcome.
Yeah, it was flawless, holy crap. There we go, that's fun.
We were able to pull some usable armor vests and PCS components from the advent units near the bar, but there was no sign of anything I recognized from XCOM.
This outright replaces your thingy. Talon rounds with hell weave. Okay. This rounds with flavor vest. Sharpshooter replaces key rounds with. Honestly, I don't want to do these because the things that we get replaced are the things that I want. So, what do we get here? These are, as far as I can tell, just flat out upgrades. Instead of replacing things that I want to have on our guys. Specialist is a field medic. Oh, sweet Bradford has run and gun. They're from Rough for a sniper. All targeting heavy ordnance. And we got ourselves a sire operative. Holy shit, nice. Alright, very good. We're almost already on top of the bronze rating.
Past the bar on the outskirts of town was the freight yard. And according to the map, this was where the sanctuary was supposed to be. We found some old trail markers, symbols people called the hobo code back in the day.
Hobo code.
None of us actually knew what the signs meant, but we got the distinct impression we were being warned to steer clear. We had already come too far, and if the aliens had gotten to these people, we had to know for sure. The freight yard hadn't been in operation since the war started. With few exceptions, interstate commerce had all but ground to a halt by this point. I'm sure the old boxcars made for a tempting place to hide when the aliens rolled up on the town. Unfortunately, if anyone had survived, there was no sign of them when we showed up. I can't say we weren't disappointed. There was no sanctuary here, and if there ever was, the aliens had done their worst.
Like these are actually not all of it is new. I mean, we got these boxcars, I think, but this is a new skin. I think this ground skin is also new, or a combination of things that we have already seen, things we haven't seen yet. Oh, great, mutants. Let's see if we can also help Bradford here, right?
Okay, I'll go.
Let's get a bit closer. Also put holo targeting on the circle. Okay, let's sire up to finish the kill.
What's over there?
Oh wait, that actually can fail to kill. And this is 100%.
Check it before you get too close.
Okay, our sniper had a good chance to hit this guy. It actually can kill outright. can just move the sniper up, frag grenade, and then finish it off with the raptors. Let's do that. I don't like having my guys stand out in the open. Unless I can guarantee that they're not going to be shot at, and I can't do that. So. Raptor. Come on, hit. Yes! Excellent, excellent. $3,000 points for a Newton. Holy crap. Whoa, the early bird bonus is also double.
¿Qué hay ahí?
What can I say? I love it.
Afirmativo, cubriendo.
Maybe they thought they could get one of the trains running again to leave town. We were never sure. But what we found was nothing short of a massacre. The aliens had left no stone unturned. I had seen a lot of things I never expected back then. But this was something worse.
Okay. I wonder what it is we're gonna find.
Moving out. Si tú lo dices. Explorando.
I do wonder what enemies we're gonna be facing.
Whatever hope our group had of finding a sanctuary here had all but disappeared. We were all knotted up, blinded by rage. We were hungry for a fight now. We wanted their whole damn army after us. From what I remember, we were happy to oblige.
Well, that sounds promising.
Affirmative, covering now. Vale, voy. Afirmativo, cubriendo.
Overwatch confirmed. What was that?
Oh.
It was probably stupid of us to think we'd find some safe haven, some respite from the real world. We had all been out here long enough to know better, but even I had let my guard down a little bit just this once. Never again. I got something.
I think they're patrolling, and it seems like they're just behind the train.
I like to think that at a certain point, some alien commander or advent officer noticed our little path of destruction, and just for that one instant felt a sense of panic. The map had led us through bigger and better targets, and we had met every challenge.
There we go. Really a codex? That's not my sharpshooter. That's my sharpshooter. Oh boy.
Okay, I'll go.
Oopsie. When he's hitting the codex right now, it's just gonna make another copy of it. So. Let's deal with these two first. That's a decent hit.
Eso es.
What's the 6 to 8?
Already there.
Who wants a piece?
we still get an early bird bonus? Okay. Why is it? Okay, it was good.
Ven y verás.
Huh? What? Is this a different run and gun than the normal one? Okay, because he has taken an action. Yeah. Oh, must have been that his hair triggered, I guess. Okay, I'll take it.
Running low on ammo! Overwatch! During the invasion, the Elders kept a short leash on some of their wilder creations, but they weren't holding back anymore. We may have been the first humans to see some of these things up close. Made for a good test of our resolve. I don't remember who, but someone in the group joked that we should come up with a name for our little resistance cell. When I heard that, I knew they saw it too. We weren't taking orders from above. We were a squad now.
Let's see what's behind this corner. There we go. You're kidding, right? Yeah, I'm not quite sure if we can kill the Archon in one turn. Could also be something over here, so I'm not entirely happy with it.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
Here, catch!
Te haré caso.
Okay, we needed minimum of 6 damage. Bradford, I thank you.
Out of ammo here.
I'm on it.
I don't think it can flank us just yet. She's behind partial cover at the moment.
En el sitio. Si tú lo dices. En
I
guardia.
assume it's gonna do blazing pinions.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yep, blazing pinions. That's good. Gives me another turn to deal with it.
We're on the move!
Nada.
Most of our chances of hitting him are pretty bad, but okay. She's behind full cover. Will not get hit by the elites. Now we get dodges.
Adjusting sights.
Okay, I don't think Bradford can actually hit her this turn with this shot here.
You ready for me?
Let's do a Deadeye for shits and giggles.
Enemy down!
Okay.
It was a tough fight, but we made it out of the freight yard in fine shape.
I think this was another.
Squad was
Yeah, it's
feeling
another
good at
flawless
this
mission.
point.
Huh. Okay.
We pulled whatever we could off the aliens and scrounged up a few things from the freight yard before moving on.
Oh man, this is really. Okay, let's see what suits we get. Usually we get a spider suit, sharpshooter we get, I guess also spider suit. Spider suit, yeah. And the grenadier and the sire operative will get exosuits. Okay, let's go with this one. Considering this one, the advanced explosive option, you only get new equipment for the specialist. Everyone else replaces their existing explosive with something else. Here you get flat out different props. Change shot, volatile mix, solids and shooting. And you get rocket launchers with the exosuits and the spider suit with energy suit. Oh wait, we also already got a plasma rifles. The energy anti-material rifle, more plasma pistols, energy cannons. Oh boy, this gear it's gonna be interesting to see what the next mission has to offer. But yeah, you can't quit in this screen yet, but I will call off the episode at this point. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Smooth. I'll see you guys next time.